Greetings everybody, Alex Costa here, and here are 5 things you need to know about Palantir stock and why the price will go to $100. Number 1, it is an American software company that specializes in big data analytics. Well, what's the big deal about that, you may be asking. Unless you have been sleeping under a rock, you know how Google and Facebook make their money, right? Information. And they're always looking for ways to innovate and analyze their information in order to gain profits. As technology has advanced, that means utilizing information has also advanced. You may not have heard of Palantir until a few weeks ago, wink, but they have been at the forefront of this advance for quite a while now. And as the world keeps moving and growing at the rate of speed that it's growing, their technology is only getting better and only becoming more useful. Number 2, Palantir was founded by some big names in the industry. Peter Thiel, who you may know already, one of the early seed investors in Facebook, who is currently worth $2.2 billion, but also Stephen Cohen and Alex Karp, their current CEO. Number 3, the need for Palantir's technology has increased dramatically over the last year. And this isn't necessarily a result of the coronavirus, but more a result of what is going on because of the coronavirus. This is because of increased geopolitical uncertainty and increased economic uncertainty over the last year. This has positioned the company for enormous growth opportunities. Number 4, this increased demand has caused a 44% projected growth revenue in 2020 versus 2019, and a 52% growth in revenue from Q3 of 2019 and 2020. In other words, growth has been strong in 2020, but is only accelerating. What does that mean? I believe that when they report earnings for Q4, that we'll see something between a 60 and 70% growth over the previous year's fourth quarter. And so, who knows what 2021 will bring, but I certainly believe that there is room and that there is an expectation that growth is accelerating and it will not slow down. Number 5, Palantir currently has contracts with several government agencies, including the CIA, the Department of Defense, the U.S. Army, and the National Institute of Health. They are rapidly expanding overseas as well to Great Britain and other countries in Europe. Palantir's IPO was $9.50, and that was recent. And since then, it has been on a tear. And last I checked, the price as of 2:55 p.m. on November 25th, 2020, was at $28.25. There are no signs that this is going to slow down. In the short term, I do expect a pullback. The rate of growth that it has been growing, I mean, it's tripled in the last several weeks, and that's not unprecedented, but there is a lot of hype going on right now, and you will see that if you browse various parts of the internet. But I do expect some kind of pullback sometime soon. I could see it getting up to $50 within the next month, honestly, and then perhaps pulling back. But you won't see these prices anytime again soon. And traditionally, value stocks have been the way to go, but recently, growth stocks have been outperforming value stocks pretty significantly. And that's what I see with this. I see an incredible opportunity for growth. I don't think any value investor would look at this stock and think that this is at a great price, but you're looking out into the future and you're seeing a lot of potential as this company grows, as the money behind it pushes it forward. And so I could clearly see this quadrupling and even going further beyond that over the next coming years and decades. So I see this as not just a get rich quick scheme, but I see it as something that you could hold on to for a long time. This is exactly the kind of thing that if we're looking at the rapidly changing world in front of us, this is the kind of thing that you would be smart to invest in and to hold a little bit of your money into. One other thing, I mean, you want to talk about a way that this company has benefited from the pandemic recently. Well, it is one of the only, if not the only company that's helping the government track COVID data. I mean, how important is this company to the federal government? So there's that, and then there's also the fact that there are several smart money institutions buying up this stock. And here are some of their biggest buyers. We have BlackRock Investment Manager, Vanguard Index Fund, Discovery Capital Management, Soros Fund Management, and the Canadian Pension Plan Investment Board. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. There is a reason why there's a lot of energy and a lot of excitement behind the stock. It's not some kind of here today, gone tomorrow meme type stock. This is the real deal. It's here to stay. So now is a great time to get your funds into it. Don't wait for the dip. I know that, yes, sure, potentially there could be a dip, but I could be wrong about that. Maybe we're going to the moon. I would rather get in now than get in when it dips from $50 to $40, if you know what I mean. So if you're skeptical, which maybe you are, that's fine. Here's a way to interact with this post. You could save the video, and like I said, it's November 25th, 2020 right now. Why don't you save this and come back on December 31st and see where we are? I think $50 is quite likely. I could even see a scenario where it's much higher than that, and we're talking 35, 36 days from now. I mean, we are talking about a company with amazing fundamentals. And I talked about the revenue, and the thing that I didn't mention, which I will mention now, is that a lot of that revenue is profit. And I mean a lot of it. I won't go into those numbers now for the sake of brevity, but they have a lot of money to invest, to reinvest into their company, and they're going to take advantage of that. So where are they going from here? We will see. I think it's only higher. I think this is an incredibly safe bet, and now is the time to get in. And if you're watching this after close on Thanksgiving Eve, well, wait till Friday. But remember, Friday is half of a trading day, so you will need to get in quickly on that day. But Friday would be a great day to get in. Next week will be a great time to get in. Next month, next year, you get the point, okay? So feel free to give me a comment. Let me know what you think. And if you find this information helpful, I would greatly appreciate it if you like the video, if you subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be coming out with a lot more solid content, well-researched content. I put a lot of time into studying this particular stock and this particular company, and that's a lot of what I'm trying to do these days, is to give a lot of research so that I can present to you some of my findings. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope you have a great Thanksgiving weekend, and a Merry Christmas. All right.